Good morning. Ken Barron with an NABWMT with another post and a video, one and the same thing. And today, tariffs. I'm coming back to tariffs again to see how it's doing. Well, not too well. Are they working? It is increasingly clear that the world is no longer persuaded by Americans' approach to economic policy. Other nations are not, for the most part, retaliating against the administration's process by imposing higher tariffs on American goods. But they also are not imposing higher uh, tariffs on other people. The rest of the world is rejecting um, protectionism. In reality, the United States is walking out of the system it actually created. While other nations regret its departure, they are not inclined to follow in these self-destructive footsteps. Fears of a global trade war have not materialized because the leaders of other nations have basically recognized that by raising tariffs, they would be hurting their own countries. The World Trade Organization reported last month that a broader cycle of tit for tat retaliation that could be very dangerous to global trade has so far been avoided. Higher tariffs are supposed to protect U.S. manufacturers from unfair foreign competition, leading American consumers to buy more goods produced in American factories, which in turn would expand domestic employment. But the number of Americans with factory jobs has declined by 28,000. Companies are canceling or delaying their expansion plans, and spending on factory construction has declined. And the Federal Appeals Court ruled in August that many of these new tariffs are actually illegal. This will be ultimately sent to the Supreme Court for a final decision. Many of the products, quote, made in America include a significant share of parts and materials made in other countries. Tariffs have been applied indiscriminately. The average effective tariff rate for the United States has soared to 18.6% from 2.5. The new level is far higher than in any other developed nation. Countries are not raising tariffs on other trading partners. The European Union, to take an example, has only refrained from significant retaliation against the United States. It also has not emulated Mr. Trump by imposing tariffs on low-income Asian nations in an attempt to bolster the prospects of European manufacturers. Brazil's president, Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, said, quote, if the United States doesn't want to buy, we'll find new partners, he said, quote, the world is big and it's eager to do business with Brazil. Other nations continue to pursue trade established by the United States decades ago because they continue to see trade managed judicially as a path to greater prosperity. There you have it. Our trade policies are just not working. Hopefully, this can be addressed in the future. As the trade policies don't work, so called prices are not going down, so called jobs are not going up dramatically, and we really need to have a change on this. Thank you for listening. Ken Barron with the NABWMT. You can go to our convention next year and figure out how to work on these policies, ideas, values, and that's in Las Vegas in next summer. Thank you for listening. We're on nabwmt.org and Facebook and other social networks.